Hey guys, welcome to another episode of War of the Dork, episode 17. As always, if you do like this content, please like and subscribe, comment, just talk to me, see how it goes. It's always fun building up the people that we can talk to about these things and theorycraft and so on and so forth. Anyway, the highlight of this war is going to be Infinity Watch with Silver Surfer against Heroes for Hire with Kestrel in security on a slight punchdown. So you'll see that. Check the timestamps below if you don't want to watch everything, completely understandable. As well, in this video, you're going to see a bunch of Infinity Watches on defense. I take some various teams with varying degrees of success. Some losses, of course, bound to happen. And you can check that out. Maybe it'll help you in your future war efforts. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Pack number 1. So we're doing like a 100k punchdown Fantastic Four, subbing out Mr. Fantastic Four, Ultron. So more than 100k. Very small moon dragon. It is a big Gamora, which is going to be a lesson learned for me here. I thought if I can get the moon dragon out fast enough and get the robots up, I'd be able to weather the storm. Well, Johnny Storm dies just from the special from Gamora and the assist with Nebula. Thing almost died from just the opening hits with Nebula and Gamora. He goes down to the AoE after that. Still haven't taken a turn yet. Moon Dragon rewinds my Invisible Woman. I'm just dead here. So, Fantastic Four, not surprised. I guess this was a bad idea to even take this match. They fail against Infinity Watch in every way, shape, and form. Definitely don't use them. In fact, this match pushed me to take Fantastic Four off of offense. At the very least, break them up and use Invisible Woman and Namor on hybrid teams. So, bye-bye Fantastic Four. So you see, Gamora now gets her ult off. She kills the bot. That would have been good if I didn't lose Johnny and Thing already. But there we go. Just getting our butts whooped. We get the offense up on Namor, so we go ahead and do some big damage to Starlord, which is cool. Try and rewind. Oh, we might just go for the kill on Starlord here. I forget what I did. Yeah. Go for the Starlord. I will actually back out of this fight, only because this was the first fight, obviously, early in the war. If I'm going to have to use another war attack anyway, I'd rather salvage the team and just use a better matchup. So, play this out. I think we back out here. We're obviously not going to win. There we go. Attack number 2. So it's the same enemy team, but now I'm throwing my near 600k Xforce at them. Sorry, that was pretty fast. You'll see the powers right here, if you're interested. So this is a completely different story. This Infinity Watch was not boosted, so Starlord immediately dies from the Negasonic. The important thing to note here is that Negasonic did go before the Nebula. With that knowledge, we should be able to do a little bit closer on the punch downs here. Just as long as we can knock someone into yellow, similar to Mercs. So even though it's just Gamora, she's obviously going to come back to life. I believe had that been on Cable or Domino, that would have been a one-shot, even with the deflex. So there you go, we get Gamora real low, and we'll finish her off here. So, on a 200k punch down, X-Force wins. Not a big surprise. I think you can get that to a 100k punch down, you'd be okay. As long as your Negasonic is going to knock somebody into the yellow. So, let's look at attack number 3. Oh, I'm going too fast for me. So this is my like Doom Soup team against a big Emmarauders with Minerva instead of Sabretooth. So really the crux of the team here is Falcon, Doom, Redguardian. The other two people really don't matter. Redguardian will just keep all the attention on himself. He'll get cloned by Sinister. Falcon gives speed to Doom, and Doom completely clears the board, which you'll see here. So even though he has Disrupt, he clears it before he puts the taunt on, so he will always have taunt up for Sinister. There you go. Notice Doom's about to take his second turn. And here comes the fun. So even if you end up having 2 enemy tanks with taunt up, Doom's charged basic attack will take those taunts off, so you'll be able to kill who you want to kill. There goes everybody but Redguardian and Emma. We're going to get 3 turns with our Punisher here. We're going to be just fine taking her out. The blind doesn't bother Doom at all because his basic is undodgeable and avoidable. It always hits. So there you go. Any day now, Emma. Please drop dead. There you go. Now let's move on to attack number 4. Now I will mention, guys, this was a 36Million punch up against this alliance, which is pretty cool. Attack number 4. This is a slight punch down into Skillitary with my Uncanny X-Men plus Captain Marvel. Now normally Cyclops will do a lot of work on this fight, basically ending it as soon as he gets to ult. He obviously doesn't get the chance to do that here, but we're still going to be fine because of the Captain Marvel. Had I had Wolverine or Storm here, I think it would have been a different story, and I would have been very mad with this matchup. Extend all the buffs with Colossus, because we still want our Phoenix to die. We got the ult, and she doesn't have defense up anymore, so go ahead and throw that at Yelena. Knock her into yellow, which is pretty good. There goes my Phoenix finally. We'll go ahead and use her special to get some regens on Colossus. There we go. Do a big hit over here. Go ahead and taunt. And we're still empowered because we used the special to open instead of the ult, so we're going to have 2 more turns of the Captain Marvel passive. Well, 1 more turn now. Clear all the buffs. Now we can kill either Punisher or Killmonger whenever we feel like it. We'll do just that. There goes Punisher, and here goes Killmonger. Fortunately, we didn't strip off the defense up, but we're still okay, obviously. He's got some good drain, but not quite enough. We do take the defense up off there. We all just for a little bit extra damage. He gets counterattacked, and my Captain Marvel will finish him off here. So there you go. Now just Redguardian. It is a big Redguardian, and he does have the ISO blue healer. Kind of weird to put it on him already, but whatever. Each their own. The special obviously does more damage in this case because he's a big tank, and there he's finally gone. So, even though we lost Cyclops super early, we pulled this one off. Attack number 5. So here, we're doing a pretty big punch down, about 160k. We're doing Astonishing X-Men against a kind of Infinity Watch team. No Moondragon here, which makes it a lot easier, I suppose. So Drax is down immediately, so we get a lot of speed from that. We'll go ahead here and pull off a bunch of the evades. Whether we do that with the special or the basic makes no difference. There you go. And our target here is going to be Moondragon. Or sorry, not Moondragon, Phyla-Vell. Because she's going to peel everything off, throw it back at us. So if we can stun her and take her out before she does that, that's good. Taking our sweet time to do it though. Oh, Phyla-Vell's gone. So that's that. We'll stun Minerva instead, just so she can't bring anybody back. And she's taking big damage from my Bishop, who's then going to ult. There goes Nebula's first life. We'll go ahead and peel off that defense up. We don't really need the ult just yet. There goes Gamora's first life. There goes Nebula's second life. And nothing left to do but take out the Gamora. Offense down plus slow from the Iceman assist. The special from Jubilee will end it there. So, I do like Astonishing X-Men into Infinity Watch. I've used them before against the full Infinity Watch team. You're looking at, as soon as they reach the 500Ks, you're looking at 100K punch down or more. So, big punch downs, but it works. It will not work when Adam Warlock comes around. So you'll see here, I already broke up my Fantastic Four. We threw Namor and Invisible Woman with my Hela+Zemo Ghost Rider. So I broke up a bunch of teams. I just don't like their individual teams. Well, I like Zemo's individual team, but I don't have them built. So instead we do this, and we'll just wreak havoc on this Wave 1 Avengers team. Even with the defense down, with the deflex from the armory, or from the hangar, sorry, we're still good. Do a bunch of damage there. Spread all that. Namor gets low, but he's still hanging on. Offense down to everybody. Zemo will go ahead and I think finish Thor off here. There he goes. Now we just gotta take out that Captain Marvel. There she goes. And nothing left to do but take out the Hulk and the Captain America. I wish I put that disrupt on the Captain America here. They're gonna ping pong back and forth for a while because that's a very, very big Captain America. It's actually Blue ISO as well in the healer. Interesting first choices on your protector guys, but cool. For me, it's Phyla-Vell. I'll take Phyla-Vell all the way up to 3. Arena, right? Gotta do it. So, we'll get stuck behind this for a little bit, but we'll obviously get through it. 171k. Only on 6 red star. 172k. Nice. How big is the Hulk? I think the Hulk is a little smaller here. He moves too quick. We don't get to look. 152k. He's no baby Hulk either. Again, 36 million punch up on this alliance. Yeah, I should be going for the Hulk first here because he's not going to be doing this blocking shenanigans. Namor's getting real low, as is Zemo. There's 2-turn disrupt on Captain America. That's pretty big. All these healings from these blue ISOs, man. He resisted all the bleeds, but of course, this took so much longer than it felt. Namor gets counterattack to death. That'll kill Greg. Just gives us a little bit of extra turn. Go ahead and spread this disrupt. We'll use the ult here. And we'll basic instead of using the special just to make sure he dies. We don't want them giving each other health anymore. Captain America resists again. Maybe he's level 2 with all these resists on the ISO blue. And there he goes. So a full 3 minutes, shouldn't have taken that long. But it was a really big Captain America and Thor. I don't even think that was a punch up. 170, 150. Yeah, it might have been a bit of a punch up. Here's attack number 7. So this is what you guys came to see. 670 against 620. This is in security. This is Heroes for Hire with Kestrel. My Gamora takes a big beating off the bat. There goes her first life. That's not good. But she does get some death proofs for it. Next person we're worried about is Phyla-Vell. She's got the least amount of health in the Infinity Watch team. So she's bound to be the victim of Colleen. We use the special there because there are death proofs on the enemy team. So we give ourselves a bunch of death proofs. Looks like Phyla-Vell only got... Oh no, looks like she has 2 of them there. So we're still getting beat up. Silver Surfer gets to take his first turn. We're going to get greedy and go for the Colleen here on the charge strip. Luckily our Phyla-Vell will not die to those bleeds with the death proof up. So she'll get to clear a bunch of stuff and do some damage before she inevitably falls. We also have taunt on our Moondragon because Gamora got too low, which means Kestrel is going to kill my Moondragon. Thinking about that, can I take her out with just one special? I don't think so. We go ahead. We do get the charge strip on Colleen. That's really big for us. If Gamora can reach her ultimate and get a bunch of resets, we'll be just fine. We use a special. We get the assist and then the finish. So Nebula's passive paying off hugely already. That's the defense down on Luke Cage. Can we one-shot him? Not quite. The assist will come in, but unfortunately we didn't get the reset on Gamora, and now she also got stunned. But if we can take out this Colleen, we're still going to be okay. No assist from Gamora, she is stunned. So here we go, Silver Surfer gets a turn. No charges on the Colleen, so she gets obliterated by the Silver Surfer with offense up. So Silver Surfer doing a lot of work in this matchup. If you don't have Adam Warlock, he is definitely, in my opinion, the best 5th if you're going to be taking on Heroes for Hire. There you go. We get some assists from the Nebula, which also fuels the Silver Surfer striker. There goes Iron Fist. We get to put some more evades up for our Phi level so she doesn't drop down. And now we have some more vulnerables for Silver Surfer. We won't need it because she does die there. Unfortunately, no death proof on my Phi level right now because otherwise she'd be draining up to full life pretty quick. But just the Gamora Nebula combo, absolutely wreaking havoc against these heroes for hire. She'll bleed out now, unless she won't even get the chance. Oh. Battery issues. There you go. So, pretty scary on that opening. Obviously, if your Gamora dies twice, you're dead in the water. If your Phi level dies, that's also pretty rough. My Moon Dragon went down without taking a turn. That seems to be okay. We got through it. And I'm pretty happy with that, even on a 60k punch down. It wasn't security. Here's attack number 8. We're doing a almost 200k punch down Black Order into Doom with Brotherhood. This doesn't work on even power whatsoever. What I like to do is I target the Juggernaut because I know I'm probably going to peel the taunt off Blob anyway, but I won't peel it off Juggernaut, so I want to kill him to be able to kill all the Brotherhood members before Doom gets to ult. So because we're stuck behind this taunt, we'll just flip everything. We'll put defense up. It's 2 turns, right? And we know that our Doom, he will ult us, so it is going to hurt. Having that defense up is critical. We'll go ahead and ult here and make sure we get that Magneto out of the way. There's no real point in using your special there because you already have taunt up and because Doom is about to ult AoE everybody anyway. So there you go, we dropped the Juggernaut before Doom uses his ult. We're forced to hit Doom here, which is fine. This is a maxed out Doom, so he's gonna ult us now. We have defense up on everybody but Corvus. And now, except Cull, and now Proxima. So he did take out all of our defense ups except for Thanos and Ebony. That sucks, but we'll get through it. I don't want to use the Thanos ult here until I get rid of those deflex on the Doom. So here we go. Ebony will peel the rest off, as well as put Vulnerable up, which is good extra damage for us. He only has 1 deflex, so we go ahead and throw this. It also rewind his turn meter a little bit. And then Ebony will attack again. Ebony does a lot more damage on his basics than people give him credit for, and Thanos will finish us off here. So there you go. So it is a big punch down. The Brotherhood doesn't really matter except for the fact they stall you out long enough for Doom to ult. So with Black Order, you can survive that ult. It's unfortunate he peeled off 2 extra defenses. We could have had an easier time finishing off that last Doom, but it is what it is. We got through it. Attack number 9. Ooh, this one was rough. So this is Kestrel, Black Bolt, Fury, Yo-Yo, and Night Nurse. My idea here was, yes, Gamora is going to get somebody low instantly, but if Night Nurse goes into yellow, she'll be able to cleanse them and heal them. Right here, Kestrel doesn't get a turn. She dies because she was targeted by both the Nebula ultimate and the assist from Gamora, as well as the special from Gamora. I do get to cleanse my Night Nurse, so she's alive for a little bit longer. A minion gets chosen there, that's cool. Then that happens, Moon Dragon, so they're all getting their turns. They're doing all the most annoying things possible, and I just get absolutely wrecked. So this is another one I back out of because I'll save this team. Yes, it's running near the end of the war, but I've accomplished literally nothing, so there's no point in saving this. And there goes my Yo-Yo. There goes Nick Fury. Yeah, so I accomplished nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Go ahead and we back out. So we use that exact same team, but against a different enemy, of course. This is attack number 10, and we're going to use it against a 40k punch down Emmarauders, similar to before, with Minerva instead of Sabretooth. Well, it looks like we're taking Night Nurse out for Ultron. Sure, why not? It's not going to matter with Kestrel on the field. Sinister's not going to do any of the annoying RNG stuff that he would otherwise. So this is really overkill, this comp. In fact, like shield with Kestrel instead of Coulson on an offensive team would still beat this Emmarauders team. So there you go. So this war got super close, super down to the wire. 36 mil punch up, that's okay. If it wasn't, then I would assume the enemy alliance isn't really trying. So it was really hectic, really fun, kind of the epitome of what makes war fun. And yeah, more wars like this would make the game way more enjoyable. There you go. We go ahead and we take out the Minerva. Oh, first we'll spread all these buffs. We're not going to waste an Ultron ult on that half-dead Minerva. There you go. Black Bolt will obviously take her out because she's villain tech. That passive hits harder. All those buffs. That hurts. Fury spreads so much goodness just to get ripped off by one ability. So here we'll go Sinister for sure. I beat up on Emma. Kestrel does huge damage and lands the defense down. Not on Mystique, which is kind of odd. There goes Emma. Again, she resisted the defense down from Kestrel, but she's small enough that she just gets taken up. Whacked. So this is the last energy. So this was the last, well, the second to last energy that we get for free. And both alliances were in toast position. I'll show you what that means here. So we have a bunch of rooms, all with 2 remaining spots. We're counting down the seconds until we can get in there and attack. So this is kind of what people talk about when they say toes. You know, leave, after you do all the global rooms, leave 2 on each side of all the remaining rooms, so that in your last sprint, more people can attack at the same time, right? Because if you had a room with still 8 people in it, you got to do the attack, wait for loading, wait for your turn. So you do it like this. So we're doing a giant punch down Symbiotes into Heroes for Hire with a Miss Marvel. And it actually gets a lot closer than it should have, that's for sure. Scrim gets beat up. We go ahead and try and get some buffs out on, or debuffs rather, on Miss Marvel. I don't target her there because I wanted her to live. She died anyway. We go ahead and we steal those buffs. Now we're gonna get stuck behind this loot cage anyway, so let's try and take these buffs off while we can. We do pretty good. So my Scream is just hanging on, just. I'm gonna use this special here, which is pretty much a misplay. No other way around that. Because then Scream goes down. Well, not yet, but she will go down. Trust me. There she goes. Oh, still not. There she goes. So that Scream ultimate would have been really helpful here. I only get through this because it is such a giant punch down. That's kind of a benefit the Symbiotes have over the Astonishing X-Men in this particular matchup, is you don't need to get the kill to get your speed, you just need to get them lower, right? So as soon as they hit the yellow, Carnage gives a bunch of speed out. And then, yeah, hit the snowball. Spread those. Oh, no, she had a counterattack, so we don't actually get to spread them. We do an ability block here, plus a striker bonus, so we'll peel off some of those buffs. Offense down on Colleen is always a good thing. We'll steal the offense up before we bring Scream back. Go ahead and Scream special here. Or sorry, Carnage special there. And next we'll use Venom's ult, and then we'll bring Scream back. Oh, Venom special, I suppose. There you go, Scream is back. She'll get to use her ultimate now, and it'll help us speed up this victory. I don't know why we didn't put the defense down there. I think we were just flustered. We're trying to get through this fight as fast as possible because it is a race to finish off the rooms at this point. Oh, we didn't stun him there. Weird move, that's okay. scale off the death proof, so he'll bleed to death if not the striker, which he does go down, so all good. We lost 2 out of 11, so not terrible, not our best performance either though, so hopefully we'll do better next time. So shout out to Mo, he did get the MVP, and 15 million damage and 9 defense wins, really good. You see me below, 0 defensive wins. I'm built for offense, my defenses are pretty lackluster. Anyway guys, again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do no war video for today. The one that's happening today is an off war, so we're going to be doing more practice stuff than going hardcore. There will be one Friday, and I'm going to have another video coming out of more Doom Raid stuff. So we got Nebula tackling the tech boss, as well as Symbiotes in the first strike. Almost one-shotting that last boss, but not quite. And Astonishing Axmen one-shotting the last boss. So we'll show all that. I hope you're all happy, healthy, having a good one, and I'll see you the next time. Bye for now.